So what I saw right now, since the open, is how we aggressively came from this area to the supply zone, showing no selling right now, but now there's like a really aggressive seller right here from this 3 hour at 469.425. I was not looking to get short, more of a pullbacks getting bought up from this aggressive move to the upside, but now there's like aggressive selling right here. So what that tells me is that there's some effort from selling right here. Same seen on the NQ. So now I'll be more inclined to playing puts with stop loss right here, targeting probably the man below. But we created, supply zone right here, 5 minute supply with rally base and then dropping. So that's what I'm seeing right now in the market. I'm gonna let it develop a little more because this is an area buyers kind of quickly defended. But as of now, staying sideline because having kind of mixed signals. But that's what the market's, the picture that is giving right now. Came right here, we didn't show signs of rejection and aggressively sold off, all of these buyers stopping out. Now, we're not directly selling off right away. This scenario buyers defend the ones, and let's see if we gonna come for a move higher to target calls. Because market standpoint, bigger picture, this is pullbacks be getting bought up. So let's see if we could probably slice through this to target this 30 minute. But there's like a really aggressive seller right here. This 1 minute candle, this aggressive drop was like in a matter of 2 seconds. On NQ, we're selling off from here as well. Nice move higher. I've not placed a trade yet. Waiting for the market to develop a little more, but looks a little clearer on the 5 minute right here in Q. I don't know if this pullback will really get bought up, but you just gotta put the risk and look at the close the market's giving at you. This close on NQ, what tells me is all these late longs, not knowing their supply zone. Now we're selling off from here. So on each side, we just gotta pinpoint entry with stop loss, of course, right here for playing puts, targeting possibly 1 hour demand below. Same right here on ES, but there's some responsiveness right here. I want to see if sellers are going to put a little more pressure on buyers to possibly play puts, even though the put play is more below this area where there's like white space targeting this 3 hour. So let's see if pullbacks get bought up. Just letting the market develop. Market overall bigger picture is towards the upside playing calls, but we will have to assault this seller right here. Probably have stop loss right here, and then just respect the risk. Trade with no emotions. So we're attempting to create 5 minute intraday right here on ES inside of the supply. So that tells me sellers are not really stepping in, but we have this 3 hour so close that will kind of prevent me from playing right now. We could come right here and right away reject. I will have stop loss here. It's a little far, but I want to put the risk on the table. I like how we're coming right here. Sellers are not showing effort. I would definitely target if the buyers would pressure on the seller, target this 30 minute, above. But I like that we're making, demand inside of this supply. So it tells me, buyers are really factored in. I have my contract right here loaded up. My stop loss will be right here. And I'm like, 6 points away, potentially make 15 points. It's a little 2-to-1. It's not the best risk, but I want to see the reaction right here. The supply zone probably could come for a double test and then sold off. So I'm being patient to see buyers put pressure on this seller right here. Same on NQ. Definitely targets a little further away, so makes a little more sense, but this is a good area. Buyers defended pretty well. So if we come here for a double test, or if we start having some volume search with VVM, play probably the break and target the daily on NQ. Let's see how we react right here. Start ripping through that with VVM. This needs to close as strong as well, signifying that this is a good area. Buyers really defend it. So this, we have like 15 minutes, this 15 seconds for this candle to close. I like this. I like that we're breaking this inside. More inclined to calls, of course, with this aggressive move from buyers. So let's see what happens. So what I'm seeing right now, there's a really aggressive seller right here on this supply zone. Each time, it's aggressively selling off, but it's not getting rewarded. As I'm seeing pullbacks have been getting brought up. Definitely this seller is showing responsiveness, but it's not getting rewarded. We're not directly selling off. So I'm really liking this to the upside. I'm in one contract, which is shown right here, of this with this move, potentially speculating that we're gonna go assault the seller and this 30-minute up. My stop loss is right here. This low that buyers have been defending each time, but I like that pullbacks have been getting brought up. Need a little more VVM than this. I think in NQ, this is just consolidated right here as well. Definitely lacking a little more effort from buyers, but there's definitely a seller right here that's showing responsiveness. So if we could go and assault, it's not getting rewarded right here. It's not directly selling those off all the way here. So let's see what happens. Gotta let this develop to see if we're gonna be right in the analysis. You just put the risk and let the trade develop. So let's see. So I got stopped out right here in SPY calls on this aggressive, aggressive candle to the downside right here. Nothing wrong about it. Market probably was not in agreement right now, but my conviction is, pullbacks have been getting bought up. Seller aggressive sold those off. Now let's see if we could come and test the supply again, and definitely look to re-enter on this. But nothing wrong about it. Very small loss. Now you just gotta best strategy is pinpointing an entry where risk again would make sense, and definitely have a little more VVM. So as of now, I entered on this candle right here. Came right here. I was up about 10 cents on the contract. We were about here, but I did not sell because that was not my target. My stop loss was this one right here, which definitely made sense. It's a little too wide, but the reward was potentially a lot bigger than what I lost. But let's see if we come right here and we put pressure on this seller. So I'm in one contract again, right here. Same play on ES. I liked how we bounced out of this. Found buyers right here, and volume started increasing. I'm in one contract with the analysis that new buyers were gonna step in right here. My target is definitely this 30-minute right here. Stop loss was a little too wide for my liking, but I like the volume that we were getting. Definitely having some good volume on this. Let's see how we keep trading on this, but definitely good analysis on my end. I want to protect myself just to protect some profits, but no reason to sell right now where we're having this good Vivian push. Let's see how we keep trading this. So I scaled out basically the one only contract that I had. I scale on into strength. This is definitely a very large zone, so I wanted to protect myself. A very key zone, but definitely scale out some into strength. Got the best bang of my buck. Definitely came back from this very small loss into a really good trade where emotions were not involved. A straight shoot up rally. Wish I had more positions so I could scale out some and leave the rest to hit the other target. But definitely is a very good trade. No emotions involved on this. Really good trade, really good execution. That's why when you have a loss, you cannot, just close the computer and be, oh, I got a loss, it's the end of the world. You always come in, you have a good analysis, and then you strike. So definitely very good trade. Am I probably gonna leave some profits at the table? Yeah, of course, but I'm playing with only one contract. So definitely, it was a really good trade. I respected my target of 4,700. But yeah, definitely really, really good trade to come back from the break that I had from the weekend.